Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a speedy hare who was always boasting about how fast he could run. "I'm the fastest creature in the world," he would exclaim to anyone who would listen. Among those listeners was a wise old tortoise who was tired of the hare's arrogance. "Why don't we have a race?" the tortoise suggested one sunny morning. The hare laughed, amused by the idea. "You race against me? A tortoise? That's the funniest thing I've heard all week." But the tortoise was serious and insisted on the race. Curiosity piqued among the forest animals, and they all gathered to watch the challenge. On the day of the race, the forest creatures lined up to see the spectacle. The raccoon referee whistled, and off they went. The hare sped off like a bolt of lightning, leaving the tortoise trailing far behind. As the hare was running, he looked back and saw the tortoise crawling slowly, very slowly. "I've got plenty of time," he thought, deciding to rest under a shady tree. "I'll just take a little nap, and I'll still win," he smugly convinced himself. Meanwhile, steady and unwavering, the tortoise kept plodding along. He didn't stop or look back, and just kept moving towards the finish line, one determined step at a time. In no time at all, the hare was fast asleep, dreaming of victory. Time passed, and the sun began to dip lower in the sky. Finally waking up, the hare stretched leisurely and looked over towards the finish line. To his disbelief, he saw the tortoise just a few steps away from winning. Panicking, the hare dashed off at full speed, but it was too late. With the rhythmic plod of his patient feet, the tortoise crossed the finish line. "Slow and steady wins the race," he said with a wise smile. The forest erupted into cheers for the tortoise, who had managed to outwit the overconfident hare. And from that day on, the hare never boasted about his speed again, having learned the valuable lesson of humility and perseverance through the tortoise's quiet determination.